Hey, Reviews and Dunn. Who's giving you a dose this week?
How's it going, Anna and Ryan? Pleasure to meet you both.
Hi.
Likewise.
All right, so let's get right into it since we don't have a lot of time. So, Freaky Tales. I had so much fun with this movie, and I got to ask first, what was the genesis behind this movie?
Yeah, well, for me, I grew up in Oakland in the 80s, and I remember hearing the song Freaky Tales as a 10-year-old kid, and I was just kind of like, whoa, you can say that in music? And it always stuck with me over the years, and it always just seemed like a great title, and I became a filmmaker. We made some movies, and I thought, one day I'm going to make a movie about my hometown in the 80s called Freaky Tales. Didn't know what it was about yet, but over time, I just was like, hey, 87, it had Freaky Tales, but it also had that great Sleepy Floyd game. We got to work that in somehow. The Gilman Punk Collective was just starting out, and that was like a big deal in the Bay. We got to work that story in somehow. And just the love we have for movies and sort of pulpy crime movies, like that's the Pedro Pascal storyline. This all just started to come together over time and became the movie that you saw.
Very dope. So, speaking of Sleepy Floyd, the Jay Ellis segment, the places you took Jay Ellis, in my head, I immediately thought, I hope Marvel or an action director is watching because I totally saw Jay in a new light. And I was already a fan because of Insecure, the game, and Running Point, but no spoilers, but I'm telling you guys now, when you see what Jay Ellis does in this movie, you're going to have the same mindset. So, did you guys always have Jay in mind for the role of Sleepy Floyd?
100%. We are also fans from Insecure, but we worked with him on a television series called Mrs. America and just adored working with him. He is such an amazing actor, and we just thought he could do anything. And we knew that he had played basketball, and so we just thought this is a no-brainer. If he wants to do this with us, he was our top choice. We went to him. He immediately said yes, and he got to work learning how to do what he did, which is just amazing. Like he gets to work in this movie, and it was so fun to watch, and I think he just killed it. He just absolutely killed it.
Yes, he does. All right, so for my final question, I want to take a trip back to 2005 with your guys' first film, Half Nelson. And you guys casted a very young Tristan McWilds in the role of Jamal. And a year later, he popped up on The Wire as a Michael Lee. So did you guys see that talent in a young Mac Wilds right away? And you realized what he would go on to do later on in his career?
That was a long time ago, and I just remember we were seeing a lot of kids just because there's a lot of classroom settings in that, and so there's a lot of like young actors that we needed to fill that classroom, and we had a great casting team on that, and yeah, I mean they just popped. So did we know where they were gonna head? No, but did we love working with them? Yeah, they were fantastic.
Yeah, and it was really fun seeing him pop up on The Wire right after and was being like, yeah, really proud, really proud.
All right. Well, you guys catch Freaky Tales in theaters next Friday. I want to thank you both for making a phenomenal popcorn going movie. And thank you again for taking time to chop it up with me.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you
Derek.
so much.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's Reviews and Done.